What do we know about the Florida hurricane, Milton hurricane, and what has it caused so far? Hurricanes are among the most powerful natural disasters that regularly strike the U.S. coast, particularly the state of Florida. Due to its geographic location, Florida is situated between the Atlantic Ocean and the Gulf of Mexico, making it vulnerable to hurricanes annually. Every year, hurricanes of varying strengths hit the state, and recently, Hurricane Milton has gained significant attention. In this article, we will explore what we know so far about Hurricane Milton, how it formed, and what it has caused up to this point. The formation of Hurricane Milton. Like many hurricanes, Hurricane Milton began as a small tropical storm in the southern Atlantic Ocean. Warm winds and high humidity in the region play a crucial role in the formation of hurricanes, leading to the creation of massive clouds and air circulation. As the storm moved northwestward toward the U.S. coast, the wind speeds intensified, forming a violent vortex as the atmospheric pressure dropped at its center. Milton was quickly classified as a Category 3 hurricane on the Saffir-Simpson scale, with wind speeds reaching up to 115 miles per hour, making it one of the strongest hurricanes to hit Florida in recent years. The warm weather conditions and low pressure were key drivers of this hurricane's rapid development over a short period. Path and forecasts. From the start of its formation, Hurricane Milton was closely monitored by meteorologists who predicted its potential path. Initial estimates indicated that the hurricane would cross the Florida peninsula from east to west, with potential impacts extending to neighboring states like Georgia and Alabama. As the hurricane neared the coast, severe warnings were issued, urging residents of low-lying coastal areas to evacuate and prepare for the worst. Impacts of Hurricane Milton so far. So far, the high winds and heavy rainfall accompanying Hurricane Milton have caused significant damage to infrastructure in many coastal cities. Some areas have experienced severe flooding, where rivers and dams overflowed, leading to the destruction of homes and businesses. In Miami, for example, large parts of the city have suffered extensive damage to the power grid, leaving thousands of homes without electricity. Several landslides have also been reported in mountainous regions near the coast. The floods have disrupted transportation in many cities, as roads and bridges were closed due to rising water levels. Human impact. Despite the warnings and precautionary measures, the human toll could not be completely avoided. Several deaths have been reported due to building collapses and fallen trees caused by the strong winds. Thousands of residents have been evacuated to temporary shelters set up by local authorities to provide a safe haven for those affected. Hospitals in the affected areas are also under heavy pressure, dealing with injuries caused by hurricane-related accidents. Many residents have suffered injuries from floods and strong winds, including fractures and wounds. Government response. Local and federal authorities are working tirelessly to mitigate the damages caused by Hurricane Milton. The National Emergency Plan has been activated, and units of the National Guard have been deployed to the affected areas to provide necessary support to displaced residents. Rescue teams have also been dispatched to flooded and landslide-affected areas to assist those who couldn't evacuate their homes. Humanitarian relief teams are providing food and clean water to areas suffering from a lack of essential services. Large donation campaigns have been organized by citizens and local communities to support those impacted. Future forecasts. As Hurricane Milton continues to move northwestward, meteorological forecasts predict a gradual weakening in its strength as it moves inland into the U.S. However, its impacts will not be limited to Florida alone. Heavy rains are expected to continue in states like Georgia and Alabama, which could lead to further flooding and landslides. What comes after Hurricane Milton? While the immediate damage caused by Hurricane Milton may be extensive, the economic and social impacts could last for months or even years. The reconstruction process will require significant time and investment from both the government and private companies. The local economy, particularly in areas dependent on tourism and agriculture, may take longer to recover.